What's up, guys? We are on live. We're chilling, smoke session. I got Evan here with me. I got Darion. He's here off screen. We just been chilling, making content here today, and we're gonna chill and smoke with you guys now.
That's right. It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day, actually. It actually has been a long ass day.
Let's get it.
What'd you do today?
Today I woke up and I went to the gym.
Okay.
It was nice.
It was a good workout. After you take that hit.
What'd you get?
Oh yeah, it was good. It was great. I hit back and biceps.
Nice. That's what's up. I still gotta exercise tonight. I didn't get it done this morning.
What you got planned?
Just probably run. I've been getting back into running again.
Outside?
I've been rehabbing my knees. Yeah, I've been rehabbing my knees. Hella.
Yeah, like our treadmill.
Yeah,
Nah,
I prefer to be outside, but you don't mind going after dark?
I prefer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, I like running in the dark, dude. It gets kind of, I don't know, bro. It makes it feel like an extreme sport.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
like
dodging
I
cars?
can't. Yeah, you can't describe it. You know, the feeling of running a little bit on Westheimer at night.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
it's
running
just
on
like
Westheimer?
a little bit sometimes. You know, just like off on the sidewalk,
Just
back
depends
on
how-
there, just looking around. You feel like this street is fucking mine. You know, like I've definitely ran in the middle of all these streets.
These streets are mine.
During COVID,
Running in the middle of the street?
all the time,
Wait, what?
all the time,
Like Rocky Balboa.
all the
After
time.
the cars? In the same lanes as the cars?
Dude, I just be in the street,
Just running
even on my
through?
bike, on the bike and shit. Like I didn't tell you, so I ate these mushrooms a couple weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago or whatever, and I rode my e-bike 15 miles, bro. I was riding the street, you know, and the hoes are starting to peak or whatever. And like I had never felt that free in my entire life, bro. I was telling him about it. I was listening to this song by this singer called Mariah the Scientist. And dude, like that type of shit was like unfucking believable, bro. But in the middle of the street, it's just like a more freedom thing. The sidewalk feel kind of like confining.
You said it
sometimes.
was nighttime?
Oh,
was
yeah.
that during
It was
the
like
day?
11:30 at night, yeah. Not suggested if you're not familiar with the streets,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty
You gotta be
familiar with the
familiar with the
streets.
street.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
You
Exactly.
gotta be familiar with the street.
You gotta be familiar. Like I wouldn't do it in
That's
a new
lit,
city.
man.
I wouldn't do
That's
that
lit.
thing in a new. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, I want to know everywhere, like the back of my hand, before something like that.
Yeah.
But I also live a little bit different than some people. We all do, huh? When you're making a training plan for somebody, what do you look at first? What's the first thing? What's the first diagnostic in your training plan? What do you want to know about that person?
What's their history? What's their experience level?
In terms of like lifting weights and shit?
What is their current level of activity looking like?
Got you.
So like
people
your
usually
current situation and your past experience.
When people come to you, are they usually pretty active or they usually like coming from the couch?
I think a little bit of both, but
I
if
got
I
you.
had to say what the majority was right
Yeah.
now, probably people coming off the couch.
I got
A
you.
lot of people coming off of pandemic, quarantine,
Yeah.
physiques, you know. So a lot of people trying to reestablish. I'm working with a lot of people who are actually trying to reestablish that routine back into their lives.
Got you.
Like they used to be fit, they used to play sports and stuff, and they might have like some foundation or some knowledge, but
Yeah.
they're just trying to get back into it. And the main thing they need is just structure and accountability.
Got you. Get some more weed.
Need some water.
Where you
Yeah.
work out at?
What's up?
Where you work out at?
I work out at Alphalete.
Okay,
yeah, like Sugarland.
That place you fuck with?
It's cool. The vibes are dope. The environment is cool. The gym is kind of like, I mean, if you're like really into the gym, then you'll love it.
Yeah.
I was going to Lifetime not too far from here in Greenway.
Yeah.
And I was going to the other Lifetime in City Center for like years. And it's a really nice gym. But honestly, I like to switch up my gym like every 6 months. I've been to almost like every gym in Houston for some time.
Why do you want to switch it up after 6 months?
Just to keep my environment guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it fresh. Keep it fresh.
That's how I feel, bro.
Yeah,
With the
sometimes you just gotta
cities, bro.
switch up the gym.
Gotta switch up.
I've been
the
training for
views.
6 years, like consistently.
Yeah.
I think the most time I've ever taken off was like a couple of weeks. So
Dedication.
I mean, yeah, like I enjoy it,
Yeah,
but
football used to.
I
be
appreciate that. But it's cool to. I don't know. I guess yeah. I just like to switch it up. You like to work out?
I usually do. I try to. Let's see. To answer your question, no, I don't like to work out.
That's okay.
Like,
That's like
but
a
that's
lot of
like-
people say that.
That's how I grew up working out though. Like with football, it was nothing that you just like loved to do because like they were gonna get it out of you. The coaches were gonna push you. But, like, I like the results better than the actual process of going through lifting weights and running and shit.
That's so interesting, bro, because I like the process so much more.
Really?
So much more. Like my dad asked me that one day. He's like, "Did you like football because of playing football or like the preparation and like the thought and shit that went into it?" And I for sure like the preparation a lot more. Like the
That's
preparation.
an interesting. It's an interesting concept.
Like everybody's different with that shit, but I love the working out and the weight camps and like the discipline that came along with football. A lot more, honestly, than I mean, the winning the games is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. The winning the games I knew wasn't what was changing me. You know what I'm saying? What was changing me was like the every day-to-day shit that we had to do and stuff. So
I would much rather exercise doing like active shit. I would rather build the strength, the physique, and like what I want to get out of lifting weights. I'd rather get it out of something else. Some shit.
So like swimming or like, I mean, basically you're talking about like a full body kind of sport.
Some shit.
because there's really only a couple. It would
Maybe
be
martial arts.
We were
Martial
just
arts
talking
is
about that, like the
Martial arts is
aerobic
cool.
sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Martial arts is dope.
yeah. martial arts
Especially-
shit.
I mean, MMA, you can just literally mix it up, incorporate everything.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, different arts are just like mostly about kicking or punching or
Yeah.
stand up or grappling.
Blowing.
Or,
Yeah.
so
I was watching that Olympic fighting shit, a lot of that stuff, and it was some of it pissed me off, bro.
the Olympic fighting.
Yeah, some of the different types of
What?
Olympic fighting and stuff. Really, like judo is just like fuck. I wish they were doing more. Like they're just trying to throw each other the whole time. I like the freestyle wrestling probably the best because the fact that like you can't really knock people out takes a lot of it away for me. Like in karate, the guy knocked the other guy out, perfect foot on the chin, disqualification for kicking him too hard, and this was for the gold medal.
Really?
So the guy
Karate?
who gets knocked out on the ground and gets a gold medal because he got kicked in the face too hard.
I had no idea about that. That's
Dude,
funny.
it was a great match too. That shit pissed me off.
Wow,
bro.
that sounds
So,
like crazy. He kicked him in the face and knocked him out.
Perfectly.
That sounds like some karate stuff.
no. It was. I mean, it was the karate
It was
gold
karate.
medal, but it was the gold medal match too. So it was like the two best guys that's supposed to be in the
I
world.
feel like I have to see the clip.
You want to check it out?
Dude.
I don't know if I can play it
Kicked him
on
in the
YouTube on
face.
here.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
But I'm gonna play it. No, I don't know if I'll put it on the screen, but I can put it because it's a
Kicked him
really
in the
popular
face.
clip for sure.
Yeah, dude. Wow. And he got disqualified. So
Yeah.
I think MMA is definitely the best.
Here we go.
Why is it so new? as a
Karate?
sport.
They
No,
it's-
like MMA. Relative to
it
karate.
isn't. It really isn't. It's just like the UFC has just never been. There's just never been an organization as big as the UFC, like that much funding and shit. You know. Really, we can just get to here because it actually takes forever, and the fucking and the scoring makes no sense.
I've never watched.
Darion, you seen the karate before, bro?
Yeah.
That looks dope.
Like, what is intense is something-
Their
like,
kicks are
It looked like
nice.
gymnastics.
Okay.
It was just-
Oh yeah, like they're doing the
Yeah.
forms.
Forms.
Yeah.
Oh, black guy.
He's from Saudi Arabia. He be beating on this man, bro.
I think I can do that.
Baby.
Look.
Oh.
And worth noting, Sherman, that S on the screen means he has the set shoe advantage. That would be the tiebreaker. If they were tied at the end, he would get the win. So he gets a penalty here. There are 2 different categories of penalties. If you get 4 in either category, you're disqualified. It doesn't happen much.
And like the points, like when you score, it has to be like specific, definite. Like it has to be like. That's why it's like it's damn near impossible to score. And shit.
And there's not an opportunity to score a legal point. You want to stop the match before something inadvertent happens.
But this dude, I know
It
Dana
sounds
White's
like
already
way
hit this dude
different
up.
bro.
See?
I know Dana White's already hit this dude up to fight UFC though, because this shit's insane.
You think so?
Dude, he's not
Yeah,
that
sure. He's nice.
He's good, bro.
Nice reverse punch. And again, that speed and quickness is going to pay off. And you see it in his eyes. He knows he's the quicker guy. He knows he has faster hands and faster feet. He just has to stay at
Like that quick 2-piece would have put that person to sleep in like MMA, you know, because he would have been able to punch like full power.
He's just able to do so
He's
much.
trying to score.
Right, and so you're going to end up having this plus 75. You're going to have a guy who's probably very close to 75, and then another guy who's closer to 90 or 100 kilos. When he goes down, and Ganjide tries
Look,
to
he's
score.
like grabbing his. He's like grabbing
I
his
think he-
shirt.
Looks like they
I
will
don't know,
score,
bro.
but
This is the shirt grabbing
because
fight.
he failed to get back up. So it wasn't a toss.
Like he just grabbed each other's
Which
shirt.
would have given him an e-ball, which is 3 points. But because he was getting back up, I think he will get the U-ball. Right, gets him on the board. Ganjide, 29 years of age, number 1 in men's Kumite, plus 84 kilograms in the normal weight classes. Again, the 2016 world champion. Nominee of Saudi Arabia in red, 2-time defending Asian champion.
Oh.
And I think he knocked him out.
Like, is that his fault? Is that his fault? He dove in like that.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta see what she did.
You know, they don't show the replay.
Wow.
I'm going back.
Wow.
That shit happened so fast, bro.
I told
Wow.
you. You think Dana White hasn't hit this dude up, bro? He's cold.
You running it back?
For sure. It happens quick.
The way he dodged that hole and just fucked this thing.
Oh, that guy's Saudi Arabian?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like to me, he didn't
What
even kick
country
him
is
that
that
hard. He didn't
Iran?
even finish.
No, he
Is
did.
that Iran?
I don't know what IRI is. I think it's either Iran or Iraq. It would have to be. I don't know, bro. I have no idea. So imagine waking up and winning the gold medal, though. Like you go to sleep and then you win. I give it back. I'm not gonna lie.
So that was the gold medal match?
Yeah.
So he lost the gold medal because of that. Damn, bro.
Because he put
him to sleep too well.
Huh? Yeah, he went to
Did he
sleep.
go to sleep?
For sure.
Second.
He was asleep. I think the mat probably woke him up when his head hit it, but he went to sleep.
That's fucked up.
What's good, Danny? That's a bet, bro. Appreciate your help, bro.
For sure, for sure.
Thank
It's
you.
nice meeting you.
Nice meeting Dude, but what a way to lose by sleeping a guy too
That kick
well.
was crazy.
Nice meeting you, bro.
Nice. Hey, what's going on?
For real, the ref might have to see me. He just had to bow out of respect. Just he had to bow out of respect and then sleep the man.
Word. What did you do today?
So this morning I got up and then I played Batman. What did I do after that? I stretched a little bit and then I had a meeting with I kind of partner up with this UK company that has like a award ceremony, World CBD Awards and stuff. That company, I partner up with them. So I had a meeting with them this morning while I was walking back from Whole Foods. I went and got some breakfast tacos at Whole Foods.
That's lit.
And then
Whole Foods is so.
and then dude, they got on me for going to Whole Foods because evidently it sounds like they have like 3 of them in the UK. And they're like only in like the straight River Oaks. But high key, like this area is like that. You know what I'm saying?
It is nice.
And so they were just like pretty much like, damn, where do you live type shit. 'Cause I think in the UK it's like, but it's only like millionaires that live in those areas, you know? And I'm like, dude, I'm just getting some breakfast tacos and some water. But either way, but then I just chilled a while because recently it's been tough, honestly, dude, because my girlfriend goes to work at like 4. And so like I feel
4
inclined
a.m.?
4 p.m. But I feel inclined to hang out with her during the day. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, like I don't get my day started till like late now. And it's kind of tough, honestly.
You feel inclined?
Oh, like we'll never like if I worked when I usually work, so I usually work between like 7 to 4 for real. So if I work 7 to 4 and then she goes to work at 4, I'm going to bed and she gets off at like 10:30, 11, I'm going to sleep. Like then we would never see each other. So like the only and I can be flexible kind of with my time, but it's tough sometimes. Dude. But it is what it is.
What time do you usually get up?
6:30, 7.
Oh, okay. So yeah, your day is long then.
My day's long, bro. Long, because after we get done with this, I'll probably edit a video, release a video, and then hopefully have enough energy left to run. And then I don't know the last time I ate. You know what I'm saying? So it'll just be keep going type shit.
Do you post your videos at the same time every day, or do you just post them as you release them?
I post them as I get them done. I don't have any type of set schedule yet. I want to,
But you do.
but
I mean, you post a lot of content.
a lot, at least like I would say at this point, max every like 3 days. It gets long sometimes, like a few stints in there if I want to put extra time in a video. Sometimes I focus on the lives. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll have guests on and stuff like that. So
you know
it's
that
just,
live reaction video we did with the K-pop?
yeah,
The K-pop reaction.
for sure.
Video?
Those views went crazy. I don't know why.
That
I should
video
just put
has,
it back on.
I think 100,000 views. The last time I checked.
That's insane.
That's crazy. It
Actually,
went
those should be
viral
monetized.
again.
Yeah, it went viral like
again.
3-4 times. That's how my TikTok was,
Different
bro. That whole
times.
just go
That's
viral
nice.
multiple times.
That's nice. That's dope. So that video is not monetized?
I don't know.
Because
None of my videos are ever monetized. No, because it's one of their songs. You can't really monetize somebody else's like content like that. Yeah.
Even though we kind of like we were talking over it, we had our own audio.
I tried to do
over it.
all that shit, bro. I couldn't. I don't know how to do it. You know. 'Cause I tried to do it with like 5-6 different videos. I for sure was trying to
I'm
figure
sure.
out.
I'm sure you pulled out like all the.
What's up,
all these
Greg?
tricks.
How you doing? What's up, Shrew, Danny? Sorry, we just been over here chopping it up. We got 15 people on. Please, regardless of platform you're on, please hit the like button. Always appreciate it.
What'd you eat today?
Those breakfast tacos.
Word.
Yeah, I haven't eaten since like it was about 10:30. What time is it?
7:45. About
Shit.
10:30 in the morning.
I'm probably hungry. Yeah.
I had
That's what I
like
usually do, bro.
pistachios and some beef jerky and a protein bar.
Sheesh, yeah, you be eating like that. I can't eat.
Dude, you
I
already
just-
know.
I eat with how busy I am. Like if I'm busy, bro, I'm not eating. Like today, like you came on the heels of me shooting that.
Yeah.
Before that, I had a meeting. He came right on the heels of a meeting, and then I fit in hanging out with Nicole for like 45 minutes. So it'd be like that's how my last like weeks have been now that I got that job. One, that's using a lot of my time, and two, just with the channel, bro.
What time do you work? What's your work schedule like with the job?
Whenever I fit it in.
So how much time does it usually take you? What you said?
Dude, that right now is probably like it's really creeping on like 15 to 20 hours a week, which is higher than I expected, but it is what it is.
Is there any way to integrate it with what you do with your channel?
I'm getting there, but not right now. Not yet, at least. Because I'm doing more primarily like Instagram work and stuff like that. So at least I'm trying to grow out of the stages of looking at anything bad and looking at it like a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger with college and shit, I would always be thinking about how negative and bad it was, but there was stuff I could have been really taking advantage of in the moment there, even if I didn't enjoy the full process, So now that's how I am now, to where even if I'm not like enjoying the full process, being receptive to it, taking it for what it is as a temporary thing, and like learning from it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of outlook I try to have on shit, and not be like above being a follower, like learning some shit for a little bit.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's okay. That's just kind of how I see it. But at the same time, extracting the value you need out of something, it's important. What you got brewing up? How you trying to expand your weightlifting stuff?
Well, I'm doing the coaching,
Right.
and it's really
How many clients can you have? Would you say?
I think with the right systems and processes, or with my current systems and processes.
Oh, with your current.
With my current systems
Yeah.
and processes, maybe like 40,
How
30 to 40 maybe.
How? You could do 30 to 40?
Like,
How many times a week?
not necessarily like if I got them all at once, then it would be a little bit like difficult. If I
I'm
got
saying, like,
them
how many
all at
could you
once,
have on?
but
Like,
I could like consistently get clients. Like I could get like 5 clients a week or like 3 to 5 clients a week or something for the next couple of weeks and keep up with all of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how many different ones though? Because how many times would they
yeah,
meet
like
with you?
different ones. Well, they don't meet with me in person. It's all online.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's how it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Okay, because
yeah.
I was like, you couldn't do that many. in
No,
person.
no, I don't do
Okay,
anything.
so it's all
I don't do
online.
in person.
That's why you said capping, because like I thought it was
said
like
capping.
yeah, I thought it was like in person. Online, that makes sense. Like making plans for them and stuff
for
like
sure,
that.
for sure.
That's
And
definitely
accountability
possible.
and support and all this stuff. And
Yeah,
consultations and mentorship.
but that makes sense though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because with me, like with the amount of like just Delta 8 companies that are out there, an amount that really need to be broadcasted on YouTube and shit like that, I can only meet with like or do so much, and one, meet with so many, and two, do videos for only so many. First off, I'm only going to do one a day, and there's 7 days in a week. So with that being said, like that already caps me pretty much at like 7 companies I could work with at one given time, and that's with me putting out videos 7 days a week, which is tough. And so I'm changing up my system and processes also, though. Getting like editing, like outsourcing editing and shit like that, so because I have to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's getting to that point for me.
That's what I'm will be thinking about. Hopefully, I guess like that's my plan.
That's what's up.
To get to that point to start outsourcing things, but right now I'm definitely like at the front of the reins with doing everything.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you need to know like all the different parts of what you have to do to like teach to hand off to somebody else.
Right.
Like I'm just now learning that, like if somebody needs to edit something I do, I might have to teach them something, and I can't just have like only I know how to do it. It's
Yeah.
two different things for you
And
to
yeah.
imprint what you want on somebody else. So
A lot of the things that I want, that can be easily transferred to like VAs,
Mhm.
Which is really, I think, like one of the best parts.
right.
But even then, those are things that I'm still learning. I'm still figuring those things
Right.
out. And
I agree. For me, a lot of it can be for me, but to me, my virtual assistant has to be like they have to know about cannabis. For real, that anybody that works with me or works for me or whatever has to know about cannabis. Because too many of them will be like they don't know the culture, and so there's some like nuances that go on that you can't get past people that smoke weed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That you have to smoke weed to kind of understand.
no, I could definitely pass off some of my tasks to
Exactly,
people
a
who
lot
don't.
easier.
Yeah, because a lot of it is just online, like digital
Mhm.
marketing and stuff. So
Exactly. But that's why I'm glad I have the job I do, though, because I get to like at least collab with people in the same space, because it's tough. In Texas, it's impossible.
bro. You know who I rented my car to?
Who?
Some dude who I was picking up the car and we were talking, and I asked him what he does, and he said he's this YouTuber and this guy on TikTok, and he's got 1.5 million followers on TikTok.
Mhm.
He lives in one of those TikTok houses. It was crazy, but I had no idea.
What is a TikTok house?
It's I guess like a group of TikTokers will get a house together and just make content. Like go in on this house together
Yeah.
and just like live there, and
That's smart.
it's just like a content house. It's
That's
designed
smart if
for
you're going
creating
all in
content.
on it. Not a bad idea. It's not
That
for
was
me
pretty
though.
cool.
But
Yeah, no, not for me. Like he makes videos that are just like, I guess, like trend videos and whatnot. So
exactly. But it is nice though at the same time because I never really like my friend Darion, he'll come over to like confer with me on videos and shit like that. But I don't really have too many people here in the Houston area. And the Houston isn't like a huge filming community either. And I'm probably not maybe engaged enough in it. I don't know, but we're not in a city that is like big for that.
yeah,
Because somehow YouTube is like the same thing as like Hollywood in terms of most of those like really big YouTubers that I watch that are like huge are like in 3 or 4 places, bro.
yeah.
Almost all of them be like in LA and New York and shit. Which I don't understand how
I mean,
YouTube
a lot
could
of stuff is
still.
coming to Texas. You think like film could come to Texas or Hollywood could come to Texas?
I don't think so
I
because.
could see it.
But
I
why?
could see it because everything's coming to Texas because it's just better.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't know.
'Cause I think the
Come
richest.
Texas.
I think everybody that's like. I 100% agree with you that like the middle class that live in California all want to come here. But the richest people in California do not want to come here.
Really?
They're
yeah,
rich. You know what I mean?
'cause
Like, they have
don't
enough money.
care. Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
That's what I mean. Like they live in the California hills. Like it's a luxurious lifestyle. Like they like it out there. Like, but the people who are kind of struggling can thrive in Texas
Yeah.
with the same amount of money. So I agree with you on that end, but on the high level movie stars, it doesn't make sense for me about YouTube. As somebody in Kentucky should be able to be famous on YouTube. Maybe it's just there's not enough interesting shit in some of these places or something.
No, I think YouTube is definitely like a platform that anybody can come up on from wherever and yeah, just like wherever. Jake Paul, like those guys are definitely a big example.
But they were in California, bro. Like
They started in California.
yeah, all those big
They
YouTubers.
moved there.
I don't know if they moved there, if they're from there.
Aren't they from like? I thought they were from like the Midwest or something.
Then they
like
moved to California, then for sure.
and then maybe they just like moved there to.
Dude, they all do. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
They just
like-
move to Cali and just like run it up. But
Yeah,
it
exactly.
also kind of takes like stroke of not necessarily stroke of luck, but like
you have to be at a
calculated
certain
stunts,
size.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
for sure. For sure.
things have to go your way for sure.
They're from Ohio. Okay. You live
They're
in
from
Kentucky, yeah, vindicated, and I think people should be able to. But somehow, like people do move to Silicon Valley, and like their channels pop. I think it's just face-to-face contact with people that have big YouTube channels. They like you, they put you on. Your YouTube channel does that overnight. You can't walk around. It's a smaller chance you walk around a lot of other cities, and that happens. You know what I'm saying? But like, there are literally probably, well, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people in California with over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. There's not too many places I can say that other than New York and California. Because,
Yeah, and you could even say like per square mile.
dude, it has to be way more. It has to be.
Yeah.
It literally has to be. And a lot of them from Toronto, too. But still, like,
Toronto.
so if you just go meet them,
Shout out Toronto.
so if you meet them and you're in like these spaces, like, you know this life works.
Yeah.
You meet them at your job. You meet them. They work at a restaurant, but they have 1 million subscribers. Like, it's possible.
But they have 1 million.
Bro, California's expensive.
Just like the guy who rented my car, but he had 1 million followers.
Bro, California's expensive, dude. For real. You know, like those people be struggling to make ends
just
meet.
like showed up at the airport with his backpack.
Bro, I'm telling you. Exactly, Vindicated. You just got to get attention to your channel. And so a lot of them, I feel like they go, stay
Yeah.
out there, and they go back home even. But like just for that period of time, just to get that exposure.
Yeah,
You know?
the exposure, for
That's
sure.
just kind of,
That's kind of like part of the reason why I switched gyms from
Mhm.
Lifetime. I was going to Lifetime, and then I'm going to Alpha League. It's just kind of like makes more sense for what I'm doing because the exposure when I post something with that location
yeah,
is gonna get a lot more engagement from
a niche community.
my potential audience
Right.
in each community.
Right, exactly.
More exposure for my brand.
Greg, but they generate cash flow. That's the thing. Like that, nobody wants to stay. Most people don't want to stay
What
out there
generate
forever.
cash flow?
California,
Oh yeah.
people in California, like it's just that simple. Like that's where so much funding is at. But it's coming to Texas, and it's been in Texas. Don't get me wrong. But if you're talking about like just certain niches, you just have to go certain places.
Yeah.
You know. Like I need to go to California for the weed shit bad, but it's who cares?
But Illinois is definitely a step in that direction, right?
Yeah, if I end up going there, if I end up going to anywhere I end up going, is gonna have recreational weed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I swear most places really don't give a fuck about weed as much as they used to, but at the same time, if they figure they want to fuck with you and you have weed, it just gives them a reason to. You know, but I feel like most people know it's not like heroin. I think. Maybe I'm tripping. What do you think?
I think it's pretty chill.
Yeah, I think most people know it's not like that bad at this point.
I think it's been a lot of propaganda and stuff, but it's changing.
Yeah. At least people don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Some people still might think it's not good, but I don't think a lot of people think it's like, all right, it's not that bad. Because at this point, it's 40 legal states, medical. That means most of the country's at least okay with it. An overwhelming majority.
Dude,
A lot.
where are we at right now? In the background.
We're in a penthouse.
Yeah.
Usually it looks better, bro. I don't ever use that camera, but Dagon was using that camera and that house dead as fuck.
Bro.
Yeah, Vindicated. I heard it's bad out there.
What are they saying?
And drugs, bro. They be on the pill, like the oxy and shit, and they be on the heroin and shit. And meth. Like deep in the Midwest, like Kentucky and West Virginia.
That crazy stuff.
They be on that crazy shit out there, bro. But down here, I was talking to Darion earlier. Like lean became popular here. Like that shit's honestly just as crazy, and it kills you almost faster. It actually kills you like just as fast.
Yeah, it's just the southern version, which
It's just different.
of course gonna be crazier.
Yeah,
The dirty cup.
that shit is just nasty, bro. For like people's lungs and people's livers. But it's just like the stigma around shit. Like obviously the stigma around these other drugs is much worse, but they still all kill you pretty quickly.
Fuck.
At this,
So like I'm lit. So
bro, I'm lit.
I'm lit.
You had one of the edibles, huh?
Yeah. How's the Zen water?
It's not bad, and if they might be capping, but it said 100% recycled, so it made me feel a little better. Especially because we don't have recycling here, so I'm like, at least it was recycled once, because I'm not recycling it again.
Yeah, dude, I haven't been drinking enough water. That's why I have to carry this around.
Dude, I'm
'Cause that's the only
think
way
I'm
I
the
can. Like,
worst.
that's the only way I can make sure I.
I'll
drink
carry
it.
around a gallon, bro, and at the end of the day, have a full gallon. I'm bad about it.
I always have to do a couple of chugs throughout the day. I gotta take a couple of chugs.
That's the thing. Yeah, I can't sip. I can't sip. I gotta go that shit. Water all day, bro. Let me get some right now, actually.
Yeah, cheers to that, dude.
I've never drank a gallon in a day before, bro. That actually sounds, dude. As soon as I get to like 3/4 of a gallon, my stomach hurts so bad. I just don't think I'm. I think my body has become so accustomed to dehydration. I need to try to like work my way up or something.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I don't. I don't force myself, but usually Usually I finish most of it, and then
The next morning I'll finish like the rest of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, like it's
something like that. That's
finishing the
okay.
whole. Some people be like they just finish the whole
But
gallon.
some
a
days
day.
I
I'd be-
will finish the gallon, and that's like the good
Sheesh.
part. Some days I might drink a little bit more. It just depends.
I've never. I've tried, and I'd be let's go to sleep.
Jeez.
Because if I eat like, but also it cuts my food because a lot of times we eat just because we're kind of thirsty, just to kind of fill our stomachs up, I guess, or
True.
something.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're hungry, you're actually just like thirsty.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's not good. Like, it's not good to just curb your appetite with water if you're actually like need to eat.
Right.
You actually need to eat. But
If you
that's
just
like
ate
just
and you
something to
just
keep
want
in
to keep,
mind. Like, how
yeah.
much water did I drink today? What all have I done today? So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. What's going on? Thanks for letting me join the smoke session. I'm smoking some Canon. So.
I hope I can still.
I gotta probably flip soon.
That's a bet, bro. I gotta edit that whole soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I gotta eat. What are you gonna eat tonight?
Either some chicken nuggets
Okay.
or some Chipotle.
Chicken nuggets from where?
Just like at the crib, like I could just make them.
Okay.
Chicken nuggets. That's like what I had planned
I got you.
with some sauces and
That sounds nice.
yeah.
Enjoy the chicken nuggets, bro.
You don't think I should get Chipotle?
Absolutely not. Never.
You don't like Chipotle?
Ever.
No.
No.
Chipotle is pretty solid, man.
with all the burrito options here from South Dakota,
what about
that's
a bowl?
crazy. No, there's too
Where
many
would you get
good
a
bowl
bowl?
places, huh?
Where would you get a bowl?
I would go to Freebirds first. I would go to Liberty Taco. I'll go to Whole Foods. There's a lot of places, to be honest, dude. But to each their own. Cabo Bob's. There's just
Whole Foods bowl.
crazy. The pulled pork bowl at Whole Foods is unbelievable. And I mean, they have like all the different meat options because they have the lunch tacos and they have the taco bowls and shit and different salad bowls and stuff.
They have the wings too.
Well, they got a lot of shit.
Alright.
And then they expanded it back
Stop
up
by
because
there.
like post COVID. They expanded it because post COVID, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like they opened up
Expanded.
more like because like they have burgers and shit now. You remember how all that was closed? They have the brewery in there now.
I got you.
I got some of that beer the other day. Cause you know that's still walking distance for me, so
Okay. Well, yeah.
that's a
I'll have to
bit.
check it out.
See you later, man. See you guys later.
See ya.